Oh, my goodness. Now, this is Max over here. This is Rocky. They're brothers. They're about 5 months old, born at the same time. They're pure Bengal tiger.
Yeah, you're right.
Aren't they beautiful? Now, they're... Wow. Well, actually, they're also full, so don't you guys worry, okay? Don't need to worry about your hands. But they are pure Bengal. They grow about a pound a day.
A pound a day?
A pound a day.
For how long?
For about 2.5 years.
I'll tell you what, Patrick.
Have you figured out the mathematics yet?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Oh, wow.
Now, this is big.
That is big.
All right, gentlemen, back up this minute. I want to show you how big it can really get. Hey, Samson! Come on.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Samson, Rick Thomas. This is incredible.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the stage, Rick Thomas.
Right on. Thank you. I'm going to share with you information tonight about the tigers, and then I hope you ask questions. Then I get you on stage, and you run around as fast as you can. Actually, I was trained 20 years ago by a wonderful man from the San Diego Wild Animal Park. After a year and a half, they actually kicked me out. They kicked me out because they told me it taught me everything that it could, and I'm on my own. After 20 years, I'm still working with the most beautiful animal on the face of the earth. Nice hand for my tigers. Tiger on the far right is Maximilian. Next to him, Mercury, Chaos, and the one on the far left, Rocky. These are 4 of my male tigers. Of course, we have females as well. These are males. They are 500 pounds each, just about 400 to 500 pounds. They eat about 15 to 20 pounds of food a day each. That's like 60 to 80 quarter pounders. To kind of help you calculate. They don't eat vegetables or fruit, only meat. Beef, chicken, turkey, and the slowest person. So, look around and figure out where you fit in the food chain. If he's faster than you are, trip him, okay? In the year 1900, there were 120,000 Bengal tigers in the wild. 120,000. Today, sadly, how many? You listen. Sadly, that video was made a few years ago. Now there's 1,000. There are more poachers than tigers. More poachers because the tigers are now worth $100,000 apiece dead. 50 years ago, the United States stepped in and began a breeding program, which I'm very proud to be part of. We now have more tigers in the United States than anywhere else on the entire face of the earth. Now, there are wonderful people across the world, habitats, countries trying to save the animals. Even in India, they're doing what they can. They have wonderful reserves out there to try to save the tigers. But there's like 1,000 of them out there. 600 in India, 400 in Siberia, 10 left in Sumatra. In the United States, we have 6,000 tigers. Of those 6,000 tigers, 6% are in our zoos. The zoos will tell you they do a great job at taking care of these animals, and in fact, they do. It just happens to be 6%. So where's the other 94% of the tigers across the United States? They're taken care of completely by individuals just like myself. No governments, no zoos, nothing. Individuals taking upon themselves the responsibility of the tigers. We take care of them, we feed them, we clothe them, we bathe them, we pay for the habitats on our own, feed them, everything. And I just know, without those people helping out, the tiger would be in history books already, and I'm just glad I'm part of trying to save something on Earth. You have a question? Yeah, he's sleeping. You want to go wake him up? No. Tigers sleep about 20 hours a day. They're one of the laziest animals on Earth. So I apologize for that. It's what they do all day long. You guys have any questions about the tigers you want specifically answered? Yes.
Why are they worth so much dead?
They're worth so much dead because there are people across the world who believe that those tigers give them something in return. It's like selling a car. When you take a car apart, you can sell it for more money than you can when the car's all in one piece. So they do so, and there are people across the world that do just that. Now, I don't blame specifically the people in India for the loss of the tigers, you must understand that they have a different concept in all of this. There are people out there that want these animals and they demand them, and there are people in India who need to feed their family and take care of their family any way they can. And if they do so by doing what they need to do with a tiger, then they must. So it's a big challenge, and it's a people problem. It's not a tiger problem. We got to stop people from killing the tigers, and the only way to do that is stop people from wanting specific parts of those animals or specific things in their life. It's all folklore. It's all things people believe they think the tigers can do for them, but we know that it's pretty much folklore. So it's kind of an education thing. So we're just doing our best. And if we have to take care of them here in captivity until the people figure it out, we'll put them back in the wild, ready to do so. Any other questions? Yes. Have they ever attacked me? Like, attacked? How many of you have pets? How many of you have been bitten by a pet? There's your answer. For anybody to think that this is uncommon for a tiger to nibble on me, yet your own pet bit you, it's chihuahuas. Did you know 300,000 people a year are bit by their animals? About 300 people are put in hospital, and 30 to 40 people a year are killed by their own animal here in the United States. They don't talk about that, do they? Not very much. They talked about Roy when he was bit by his tiger. But there are people that are killed by their own pet, but they won't give it up. So as far as the tiger is concerned, they have 6,000 tigers in the United States. And of those 6,000 tigers, there was an incident. Siegfried and Roy have been working with cats for 40 years. But it wasn't an attack. If that cat attacked him, he would have ripped his head off. It's just a fluke incident. So as far as my tigers, I've been very safe with my tigers for 20 years, but I've been in 2 car accidents, one that almost killed me. And for that reason, cars are more scary to me than tigers. In fact, they should be to you as well. How many of you guys remember Dale Earnhardt? You do not. What happened to Dale Earnhardt? Crashed on the track. You know what they were doing the next day? Racing the same race. You know why? Because everybody has a car in their garage. And you know the challenges you face with a car. Because you don't have a tiger in your backyard, it freaks you out. But I've been raising tigers for a long, long time. My children, my son Brandon, we were in San Diego Wild Animal Park. We're walking around the park, and I said, "Let's go see the tigers." And he goes, "No, let's go see the lions." "No, let's go see the tigers." He's like, "No, I mean the lions." "Yeah, the tigers." Anyway, I said, "Why? Why do you want to see the lions?" He goes, "Because we have tigers." So it's all perspective, and my children have been raised with the cats as well. Now, I will tell you, the tigers are raised in my home for the first 6 months. They're raised there. They sleep with the kids in their bed. They eat at the table, everything. And about 6 months of age, we put them out in a habitat once they start taking the kids down. Yes?
Do you keep them all together, or do they get along? Or
No. We separate the males. Those guys are vicious. Males just constantly fighting each other. Even here on stage, they're doing a good job now. They've been with each other a long time. But they're separated and they're constantly bickering with each other. Don't want to get them up close and personal with each other, though. It's like a football game, watching them beat each other up. You guys are doing great. Any other questions? I hope I'm giving you some kind of good information about cats. They live between 15 and 20 years in captivity, and in the wild about 10 years. Yes.
Do you breed them?
Yes, I do. I breed the tigers. In fact, we have breeding parties. Yeah, we get wine and cheese and candles. We eat all that stuff and watch the cats go out. Okay, so. All right. Everybody have that? You keep at it? Okay, what's your question? Are there any more? Yes. I've had 15 cats, and there's cats at home right now. But these, I'm really sorry they're dead right now, but it's good. You guys ready to get on stage? You ready to get close to the tigers? I can promise you they'll become very alive when you get on stage. This is how we do it. We'll casually walk you up the steps. You don't have to rush. There's a few of you this evening. It'll be great to have everybody take photos. My DVD is available. That DVD is there. Of course, it was what you saw in the show, or parts of the show, and so much more. That DVD is only $15. It's a great souvenir. It goes directly to feeding the tigers. That's how I feed the cats. We also have our poster available. That is free for you and your family. Grab the posters. That's a great shot of Chaos showing his teeth. Nice hand for Mario and Tara. They'll be assisting this evening. Yes.
Have we heard this place is closing?
Yes.
Where are you going?
I'm going to the Riviera. I opened my new show called Mansion of Dreams July 1st. Yeah, new show. So thank you for asking. Same employees? Yeah, kind of. We do our best.
So I'm coming out here.
The show is changing.
From the beginning.
Because the show is changing, there's some new things that are taking place. So we hope that you join us. Anyway, we get you through the standards. And we get the Tigers to sit up. Hey! Excuse me! There's people out here! Look.
Oh, there he is.
Anyway, when you get on stage, they'll sit up. They don't care about me. But when they do, we take the picture. We don't count to 3. When the cat looks good, we take the shot. We don't care what you guys look like in the photo. After that, we get you over here. See? Telling him off. And he doesn't care. Can you imagine every day I wake up in the morning, look right down into my habitat? It's the coolest thing. I'm so privileged to be working with this beautiful animals. Anyway, get you over on the other side over here and take more photos and ask more questions. If you haven't had a chance to see your photos out front, you should. Our photographer Bill does an exceptional job. Your photos are beautiful. If you want a picture taken by Bill this evening with the Tigers, he can do that as well. He'll take the photo, print it, frame it, and I'll sign it. Those are also only $15. We do that for your convenience. You have your cameras as well. Whatever you like, it is our pleasure. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do want the shot taken by Bill, step down here front in the center first. We'll take the pictures and then give them back to you immediately. Thank you for joining us. Let's get you on stage. Good evening, gentlemen.